What is up, y'all? Blue Sun Jrpgs here. So glad to be back with a new video. Been so caught up with being in Canada and playing Tales of Berseria, but I'm here reviewing a new game, and that is, of course, the latest game, Sonic Mania. The first thing you guys will notice, if you're children of the 80s or the 90s, is that this game sounds exactly like a Sega Genesis game, if you can hear it over my loud mouth. But if you were blindfolded, you would literally think you're playing a Sega Genesis game. It sounds that accurate. So hats off to them. They did a really good job with that. You know, I really love the design of the first level, Green Hill Zone. It's so reminiscent of playing the original Green Hill Zone on the original Sonic. I think that was a really good choice. It really gets people who were familiar with the original game back into this one in a familiar spot. A lot of the map was surprisingly the same, yet I did not nearly expect how different the map would be. I knew this was coming back to this game, but I had no idea it was going to be this different. I mean, I would say it's got to be. I think it took me like 3 minutes to beat the first part of it, and that normally was like a minute level on the original Sonic. So they definitely did a great job expanding this level and making it worth the $20 that this game did cost. I really enjoyed this level. You know, I will give mad props too on the controls of this game. That's the hardest thing, or the thing that's done the worst in my opinion typically on these games. Whenever they bring Sonic to the Xbox 360 or the PS3 or the Wii or whatever system you want, the controls are never good. It's so easy to slip off the platforms. It's so easy to. But I think they did a really good job with this one, and it's probably the best I've played other than an actual Genesis controller. I didn't care for the bonus stages. That's probably one of the only aspects of the game I didn't enjoy. I've heard a lot of other people saying they didn't enjoy them as well too. It was just a little hard to control. I mean, I'm not going to say that they were terrible, but I think I do prefer the original Sonic the Hedgehog bonus stages a little bit better. Another thing I'm really happy with is that they put Tails and Knuckles in this game as playable characters. That seems like a very, very obvious thing to do in a Sonic Mania game, but this is Team Sonic we're talking about here. The one thing I would have liked to see, though, is put Amy in the game. I feel like we never get to play as Amy. I can't remember a single game that we have. Maybe even Shadow, too, hell. Put them all in the fucking game. I think that was fucking awesome. I remember playing on Sonic Adventure with fucking Shadow. That was fucking awesome. But I'll give him credit for putting at least Tails and Knuckles in the game, and we'll see what DLC brings for us. And for the price point, guys, you can't go wrong here. I love the bosses too. They were very similar to the original bosses, yet they were different as well. So it wasn't like you were just recycling the same bosses. It was cool because it brought the nostalgia, yet it provided us with something different. I like that. So would I recommend this game? You know, I definitely would if you're a Sonic fan. If you're a Sonic fan, you're probably gonna have a fucking blast with this game. I'm having a blast with it. If you're someone who's never liked Sonic games, who's never played... Well, actually, if you never liked Sonic games, you're not going to like this game. Just because this is exactly what Sonic is. It doesn't try to reinvent anything, which is good. Sonic is fucking amazing, and it doesn't need reinventing for 99% of people. It's when they went off on this crazy-ass shit like Sonic 06, so people started to get mad. But, so, if you're a traditional Sonic fan, you're going to love this. If you didn't like Sonic, you're going to hate it. But what I hope this game does is I hope it brings people, kids mainly, into the series that just didn't play this game because the game has been so shitty over the last few years. I hope it brings us into a new audience and we can get more games like this moving forward. What I would really like to see though is let's see Sega come back with more games other than Sonic. You know, I love Sonic, but let's see some of the other games out there. How about freaking Altered Beast? How about another Altered Beast game? That would be freaking immense. How about freaking Shao Kahn? That was a game that I think only I liked, but I freaking loved that game. Obviously the Lion King games, those are freaking awesome. There were so many great Sega series that just have been abandoned completely. I still think they even own Panzer Dragoon, Jet Set Radio. I can go on and on about the great Sega series that should come back. But what I would say, guys, for 19 bucks. Pick this game up, guys, especially if you're Sonic fans. You're going to have a blast with this game. The one thing I would say I was a little bit disappointed about was, like I said, no Amy, and then also that it's digital download only. I didn't buy the collector's edition. I don't think it was worth it in my opinion. Alright, guys, thanks.